Hey guys, right in here, I definitely want to do kind of like a year in review on the channel. Cause we passed our anniversary. Shut up, Windows! Anniversary for the 6th year on the channel. Isn't that great? We did it. I did this for 6 years. I usually do one of these every year around October, because I think that's when the channel was created. It was like October 14th or something. I don't remember the exact date. But it's always nice to take a look back on the year and, you know, the journey of how we got to this point. The point where I'm using Andromeda on the screen in the majority of my videos now, you know? Even to do this little conference is little... It's weird. This year's been totally unexpected and it blindsided me. So how about we start at the beginning? At the very, very beginning. What do I mean by very beginning? I mean right around when... I was finishing up 3 Houses Insomnium files from last year, which are arguably one of, like... That was like a golden period of my channel, I feel like. You guys were enjoying things, I was enjoying things, and it was just a good time all around. And then I decided to go into some training, like, you know, career training, like we all have to do. As much as I would have liked YouTube to be like my full-time thing, it didn't hit like that. Life deals you the cards, and sometimes you get lucky, and sometimes you don't. But either way, I was ready to get some training done. However, I did not expect how difficult this training would be. I also did not expect it to be so difficult that I'd be spending every single waking moment worrying about it and stressing about it for 6 months straight during this. And in that time, I had to take a break from YouTube. I had to go on hiatus because I severely underestimated the workload I was going to be under. Severely. It was kind of crazy, actually, how much was waiting for me at the end of that tunnel, you know? But months and months of suffering, and I made it through. I somehow actually made it through, and I'm super proud of that. After that ended, you know, our wonderful plague hit that we're enduring. It's not is that technically a plague? Virus, there we go. That hit, and things started to kind of go downhill from there. I didn't get it myself, and luckily none of my family has so far. Very thankful for that, and I hope you guys have been safe too. I hope you guys are, you know, doing the social distancing and all that, and keeping yourselves safe, because I honestly hope that every single one of you, you know, makes it through this thing. And if any of you are watching this video and you have a sickness right now of any kind, I just want you to know that hang in there, and my heart goes out to you, friend. Regardless, getting back on topic, that also kind of hindered the job I had trained for. There haven't really been any openings. A lot of my friends have just completed, you know, colleges, training schools, everything, and just to come out of that into this complete pandemic where no jobs are available, everyone's switching to online stuff. People don't want to train new hires because doing that online is kind of a hassle, and, you know, it's messed up. I'm financially okay right now, just saying that. I'm okay. But I came out of that, and then I went back to YouTube. And this is probably the hardest part of YouTube I've ever done, which was trying to come back to a channel after a hiatus. Because after I was gone for those 3-4 months, it was difficult, honestly. Like, it felt alien coming back to the channel and saying I'm going to be posting again. It felt so bizarre. And definitely getting back into the groove of actually LPing things was even the hardest part. Because I started playing a bunch of games, like Octopath, I picked it up and I was like, ooh, this'll be fun, I like JRPGs, and then I quickly realized I wasn't in the mood for that. I was like, nah, this isn't gonna work, and then, you know, I picked up some other things this past year, even earlier, that got cancelled, like, Blue Lions, which I just didn't get through because I don't like playing the same content over and over again, just to get to new stuff, you know? Valkyria Chronicles 4, which just... it was one of the series I was doing right before the training I had to go through, so it got cancelled too. And it happened a lot this year, and it was really stressing me out, and I know a lot of people were looking forward to some of these series, but it was for my own mental health, and I guess goodness of the channel that I cancelled them, because I only do a series on 2 conditions. I only continue a series on 2 conditions. Condition A is that people enjoy it. If I'm doing a series and all people are doing is yelling at me or you know, being upset, or even if it's just not too popular, you know, I will usually can it, because, like, what's the point of spending hours on making videos that the majority of people aren't interested in? I even make videos usually for the minority, but if it's even, like, below that a certain percentile, it's just like, okay, this is completely pointless for me to be spending time on. Time to move on. And the second condition is that I'm enjoying it, which doesn't always happen. And if you've noticed, I actually continue a lot of the series that I feel like I'm suffering through right at the end. Like, Catherine, for those of you who are watching that, definitely at the middle point, I started to, some things happened in that game, and I started to completely, like, burn out of it, but I managed to get through it, and I liked it alright. You know, Shadows of Valentia, obviously not the biggest fan of that game. It's my least favorite Fire Emblem game, but I had you guys supporting me, so I made it through. And there are others too. I think Golden Sun is one of them. Regardless, those are very stressful, especially people asking like, oh hey, where's the series gone? And I have to constantly answer in the comment section, hey, that series is not here anymore. And it became so stressful that, as you saw, much more to say on that. I'm kind of used to it now, and I've kind of like gotten past it at this point. But it was definitely a big step, just trying to find a series I like. Luckily, as I said, I really like the series that we're doing right now, and I'm happy with them, so that's that. And I would say the last of, like, the negative things has been, like, a lot of... It's not just this month, either. Like, this past year, I've had to read a lot of negativity. Like, don't get me wrong, there's still tons of you out there who are still being super supportive and nice, and trying to help me when I play things, or even just giving me advice, or correcting me on things I got wrong, you know? That's really nice of you. But there's also just been so much, you know, negativity I've had to sift through. And you know, that always sucks, because in my 5 years of doing this channel, I get this, you know, troll comment here and there, I get the negative comment here and there, but I don't think I've ever had it as bad as this year. Like, sometimes I just don't even want to go into the comment sections on certain videos, because I know there's going to be 1 or 2 comments down there I'm just not going to read, and I know reading is probably going to ruin my day. So, you know, it's not like you have to be nice all the time, or like you can't poke fun when I mess something up, you know? It's just, it's been a little overwhelming with the negativity this year, but I'm gonna keep on going through it, you know? I'm not gonna let internet words hurt me by things people say on the internet. That is what it is. Let's get to the positives now. The positives of this year, because there are some, believe it or not. First of all, Andromeda, this 3D model I'm using. I don't know if this is a positive, but if there's one thing I'm super surprised about, it's how quickly you guys accepted this thing. Like, VTubers started to become a thing, and I had this model already made for this purpose, because I was, as I said, I played a lot of VR chat, and people were already doing this whole have your on-screen avatar thing. But I never brought it to the channel, because I'm like, you know, people are gonna think this is weird, they're gonna be like, get it out of here, I don't understand. And then the VTuber craze hit, and I was like, now's the time. Now I can use this model. Now I can do it. The time is now. And I've honestly enjoyed using this model on stream a lot. It's also the fact that I've just enjoyed having Andromeda as kind of the channel mascot, which I admit I'm a little too obsessed with now. I've been, you know, how do I say it? I've been commissioning a lot of art of her, because I like to. In fact, I'm still looking for, like, I want to eventually commission or get, like, an animated piece of art for, like, a stream loading screen, you know, and some other things. And maybe, like, a 2D model someday. Those are expensive, though, so I don't think that'll be anytime soon, but it would definitely lighten the load on my computer, unlike this one does. This 3D model you guys see on screen chugs my computer like crazy. You know, it's a little nutty. But it is what it is. Thank you guys for all your support with Andromeda and all that. Other positives this year. Because I didn't have as much time, I got to spend a lot of time streaming this year, and I've learned a lot about it. I've learned a lot about, like, why my streams don't work, how to interact with you guys on streams, how to read certain, you know, comments and respond and still play the game, and the craziness of streams. However, streams for me aren't nearly as profitable as I post a video and there's 1,000 of you, and I stream, and if I'm lucky, there's 20. So it's kind of the obvious, I know which one I should be doing, you know? I know which one is the most important to me. and the thing that people love the most, and that's kind of the thing I'll stick to. I'll still stream every once in a while. I stream my D&D game on weekends, but it's never gonna replace YouTube. And I guess the last possible thing is the future, you know? I'm actually really looking forward to a future of this channel this next year, because things aren't gonna be easy still. Like, we're still in this terrible situation on the planet Earth right now. For a little while longer, but you know, we humans are all working together to get this thing done. Some aren't, but a lot of us are. We just want to get through this and go back on with our lives. And once that's over, I feel like we have a beautiful future of the channel ahead of us. I feel like there's so many games coming out that I want to explore so bad. I want to play the next Tales game so badly. I want to play Cyberpunk, although I probably won't play it on the channel, but still, I want to do it. There's rumors of an Ace Attorney collection coming out, which means I might get a chance to play freaking Spirit of Justice and the other one, Dual Destinies. I think it's called Dual Destinies. I don't remember, but I've been wanting to play them for so long. You know, No More Heroes just came out, which is a game I've been wanting to play forever. I feel like this next year is gonna be loaded with all the stuff that got pushed back that I'm gonna be so excited to play. And I feel like I won't run into the problem of, oh, I don't really feel like playing this the entirety of next year. Like, no. I don't feel like I am. Even now, the only reason I haven't posted a video in a while is medical reasons, but, you know, I'm actually improving a lot on my medical health, which I'm super happy to hear about. You know, my mood's been brightened a lot by that. Regardless, I think that's about all I had to say for this video. If you guys have been, like, supporting me positively, thank you so much, and thank you for dealing with me this past year. I know I've been difficult. I've been more difficult than I've ever been in any other year, and thank you for tolerating a lot of my stupidity. And thank you if you're supporting me, even so. I've had to go through a lot this past year, and I've made decisions. I've made some difficult decisions and some stupid decisions. But, you know, it's part of being human, it's part of moving forward, and part of getting older and wiser. Anyways, thank you guys, and here's to another year, wonderful year of YouTube, where I hope maybe next year I can be a way better YouTuber than I was this year. Thank you and have a wonderful day. Red and out.